I'm actually quite surprised on how many people ask this very question, what was the respirator for? And it just goes to show that there's not enough safety awareness when it comes to the trade in the plumbing industry. So, plumbing is toxic. It is toxic. Plumbers are exposed to lots of toxins in the industry. Things like PVC glue, ABS glue, that has VOCs, volatile organic compounds, which are terrible to be breathing in. Then you have people asking me questions about wearing my respirator while cutting pipe. Every time you cut a PVC pipe, it releases toxic chemicals in the air, and over time, breathing all of these fumes of smoke and plastic and glues in the long run is not good for your health. That's one thing that I always take into consideration, is that it may not affect me now, but what is that going to look like 10, 15, 20 years down the road of constant exposure to these types of toxins? And in this video, I was soldering, and flux produces smoke when you're soldering, and flux is not good to be breathing in regardless, right? Any type of smoke really shouldn't be breathed in long term, right? So that is why I wear a respirator, because 10 years, 20 years from now, I want to be healthy. And I've had my fair share of incidences where, I've felt sick that day because I was exposed to certain things that I know just made me feel unwell. So sometimes you can actually feel immediate effects from something you're exposed to, but I can't imagine, what that impact is from a plumber just not using a respirator throughout their whole career, what that looks like at the end of their career. I'm sure a lot of plumbers have their stories, and if you do, I'd like to hear them. Have you experienced any respiratory illness? Asbestos exposure. Some people still get exposed to that nowadays, which is quite insane. And yeah, so that's why